Hi guys. Alright, so I'm out today. I'm in the lab in a meeting. So you guys are going to continue with solving systems of equations and inequalities, but we're going to do it algebraically in topic 11. Alright, so quick refresher on what you already know about these systems. If they intersect, you guys can find the solution by hitting second, trace, 5, enter, 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 and then it comes up with that intersection point. If you see that these two lines are parallel, then that means that there is no intersection and there's no solution. Alright, sometimes you'll graph the line and they look different, but they're actually the same lines, and so that means that there's infinitely many solutions because it intersects in every single point on the line. Okay, so lines do not always cross at whole numbers. This is where we are going to start solving these algebraically, to where we'll find those solutions where they might be fractions and decimals. Okay, so here we go. We're back to Desmond. He wants to hire Max and Andrea to help him manage his mowing business. He would like to pay Andrea $5 per hour, $5 more per hour than he pays Max. Desmond's budget is $250. He wants Andrea to work 10 hours and Max to work 15 hours. Alright, so we're going to use A for Andrea's pay rate and M for Max's pay rate. So let's write these two equations. Alright, so an equation that shows Andrea's pay rate, we're going to say A for Andrea, and she gets $5 more per hour than Max. So we're going to say M plus 5. Alright, now we want an equation that shows how Desmond will spend his budget. We don't know how much Max is making, but we know that Andrea is going to make $5 more than Max, so Max is just going to be M. Alright, so the equation that shows how Desmond will spend his budget is Andrea works 10 hours and Max is going to work 15 hours, and he has $250 to pay him. Alright, so here we have two different equations, and we can't solve an equation that has two different letters. So now we will use the substitution method to make our equation solvable. So what we're going to do is we're going to take what Andrea equals and we're going to substitute it in the other equation, because that's A, and so A equals M plus 5. And so if we get rid of this A and we substitute it for M plus 5, that means that we have one variable that we can solve for, and that's what we want. So, explain why this is called substitution method. So, we're substituting one variable into the equation for another variable to solve it. Okay, we were making the variables the same in the equation to solve. Alright, so which equation can you solve now? So we can just, what she did here is she just took what A equaled, which was M plus 5, we substituted it in, and now we're going to solve for M. Alright, so turn it over on the back side. Okay, write this down